Hello ladies and gents, today I'm going to do something a little bit different, something I've never done before. I don't know if it's going to work, I don't know if I'll upload this video, but Jagex have been going on about an important announcement in this week's Q&A and hyped it up a little bit, so I decided to try something new. I will stick the recorder on, do some AFK fletching, and record me watching it and maybe get like a reaction, see if because if it's an important update that maybe people want to hear an opinion on or something like that. This could be an interesting video to do. So yeah, let's play it. I've not seen anything of it. I'm using YouTube as the stream location because you can pause and play and go back and on. You can't do that on Twitch, so I'm using YouTube right now, and we don't have the Twitch chat open.
Welcome to a very important Q&A live stream. Today we're joined with Mod Matt K.
Yo.
Mod Rock.
Hello.
Mod Kieran.
Yo.
Mod Tom H.
Hello.
And
Who are
myself,
you
Mod
guys?
Archie. Before we
I like
get
those guys.
anywhere, we head into a one-on-one with Matt.
Right. Cut to the chase.
So let's have a talk about raids for a minute. So raids is a big bit of content. It's very complicated. There's a lot of moving parts around it. And one of the things we're worried about raid is getting 2,000 people into a world. Everybody starts their own raid and then crashing the server. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a beta server for raids.
Oh, sweet.
It will be a stripped-down
Videos.
version of raids.
lovely.
Primarily, we're going to do it to test stability. It's unlikely to have any bosses, but we can see if we can get a challenge room or two in there so you can see what it's like. Now, putting in a beta world takes time. We need to take your feedback from this world, and then we need to enact it as well. So we're going to push raids back until January next year. This will give us more time as well to work on the rewards with.
They said that raids will be coming out this year, sometime this year, probably like next month or maybe in like a month and a couple of days. But now they're pushing it back. It's a bit of a shame, honestly. I mean, it's not a shame for me because I probably can't do raids. I'm level 110 combat, but oh shit, I messed up my inventory here. But for the people that were really excited about it, that's really bad news. But at the same time, if you're going to delay a piece of content because it's not ready and you want to make sure you test it first and you get it done right, I think that's a good thing because they didn't do that with Zia, and look how that turned out. You know, that new piece of content that everyone was hyped for, it was awful, honestly. So I'm really glad that they're doing this. Actually, I'm really glad.
With you because we're struggling with that at the moment, and give us more time to actually spend on raids in total. Now,
Good.
that
That's very
leaves
good.
us with this big gap from now until December.
Oh, new content. This is
So
gonna be new
we
content.
want to put a bit of content in there.
Oh yes, what's going to be?
We want something which is light on content and graphics.
Hardcore
so
Iron
we've come
Man.
up with an idea.
This has
and
been
we
hyped.
think we should do hardcore Iron Man.
Yes.
Yes.
Hardcore Iron Man. I'm going to make a series in that.
So hardcore Iron Man mode is just going to be like standard Iron Man mode, except you get one life. What we're thinking of is when you normally die, if you lose items, that's when your life would be used up. Now, obviously, some of you have guessed this already, and you've raised a few concerns about the stability of the server. So I've had a chance to the server guys and sort of talk to them about it. And at the moment, our servers are as stable as they've ever been in our history.
That's good. No more
We're
DDoS.
even-
People are going to lag out of Hardcore Iron Man mode, rage about it on Reddit. That's going to be so funny. I can't wait. I'm actually going to play this. I think he just said it. It wasn't very clear. I think he said that it's basically you've got one life. You've got one life. It's Iron Man mode with a single life. I could try that for a video or for streaming. That sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, let's continue.
So that being said, in addition, if you have any questions, like what happens when you die, for example, I figured when we first announced this, when we were first talking about it, I was like, oh, you would just disable the account. They're done. They log out. They can never have the account back. But it's actually quite different. You're reverted back to normal Iron Man,
Iron Man, yeah.
and you can continue on. And your progress as a hardcore Iron Man will be saved on the high scores, which is very exciting.
Okay, so this isn't as punishing as it sounds. It's just a cool way to start a new Iron Man, I guess. You're not gonna, if you die, you're not gonna be hard reset. You're not gonna be, your account's not gonna be deleted, or you're not gonna be reset back to level 3. That's kind of weird. That's honestly pretty weird. So there's like no punishment basically, other than an icon changing. Hardcore Iron Man, you're gonna have a red Iron Man icon instead of like the grey or silver one, and when you die, that's just gonna turn white, and you're gonna turn into a normal Iron Man. So basically, it isn't a new game mode. It's just you. This is really confusing. It's not a new game mode. It's just normal Iron Man mode, but it tells everyone when you died for one time. So you've not got one life. That's just an icon that changes color when you first die. So there's absolutely nothing different. If you die, there's no real punishment. The icon for hardcore Iron Man mode is just a way of saying I haven't had my first death on Iron Man yet. That's all it is. It's not. There's no real risk other than losing your little red icon at the side. What the fuck? That's okay. I mean, the hype's okay. I'm already dishyped by this. But let's keep listening.
Well, there's an issue, like, if you buy 12 months membership on that account, you die on your first day.
We have
You're going to be happy.
with RuneScape when they did the original hardcore Iron Man mode.
There it is.
That looks cool.
That's
That
pretty
looks
cool.
like cool armor.
Decided to go with the red theme.
But the thing is, right, the only punishment you get in hardcore Iron Man mode for dying is that changes to white. Your Iron Man armor changes to white, and your Iron Man symbol, the side of your name, changes to white, and nothing else happens. I don't know if you're going to lose every single one of your items and then it changes, or stats. It's the exact same. It's the exact same, except it's
Makes
different
sense.
Take
color.
Mod West very much time, but okay.
Yeah, one of the common things that keeps getting brought up about hardcore is the multiple lives at higher skill levels. So hardcore obviously already exists in RuneScape 3, and one of the things they have is that when you reach 500 total level, you can purchase another life as a protection, a safeguard for in-game money. It's like 100,000 GP, and then when you're much higher total, you can buy another one for 10 mil. So these things obviously cost you a bit. Now, I personally have an opinion that we don't go with adding these, because
we like to be evil. If you die, you're done.
we want it to be a very
You're not done,
harsh
you're a normal Iron
thing
Man.
that it sort of loses
Yeah,
that.
I think
It
we-
loses that feel. If
These guys talking about how it's harsh. Didn't they just, like, I don't know if I'm hearing this incorrectly, didn't they just say when you die you're reverted back to just a normal Iron Man? That's it. There's no harsh punishment. Your account isn't gone. It's not deleted. I don't get this. What are they talking about? What are these guys talking about?
if we have that, I think of
Yeah.
one death, you're done.
Okay.
One thing goes wrong, you're out.
Another question in the chat here, I think, saying, with hardcore Iron Man, could it be possible to make it so you lose experience instead of the status?
I think
That's
that.
the same reason that
Yeah.
Kieran just mentioned.
Takes away from
Yeah.
what we're trying to achieve. I mean, I'm not saying that couldn't be a different game mode
Yeah.
in future, but
You have to remember, even if you die as well, we will be locking in your stats, your high scores. So if you make it up to the top and then die, you're still going to be showing at the top, even though you're no longer.
Okay, so I guess it's like a high score thing. This is like a high score game type. If people that are into high score like gaming, where it's just like you compete for a score and then the highest, you feel better the higher you are. That's what it's targeted at, people for that. Because I'm genuinely not seeing the real risk they just talked about. Once you die, you have that high score, and then you're a normal Iron Man, and that's it. You're nothing else happens. The account doesn't get deleted. You don't turn back into a level 3 normal account.
All right. Any more guys? Just throw them in the chat. Aside from that, let's move along then. Pretty big update. Not to belittle it. Halloween event went live today.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
How was that? We've got
Okay, so I guess I don't really need to go on about it. That was a special announcement that raids are delayed and that Hardcore Iron Man's coming out. I don't need to continue the video. That's all we need to see right now. I don't know. This is just a test video, guys. I don't know if it was enjoyable. Probably not. You guys probably don't give a shit about what I think, but it was something that I was interested in doing, so, well, I've done it. Just seems a little bit weird to me that it's a Hardcore Iron Man mode until it's a normal Iron Man mode. It's not really hardcore. You're a red Iron Man until you die once, and then you're a normal Iron Man. It's like there's no danger that your account doesn't get deleted. There's no real, like you make all this account progress, then you die and you lose all of that time and effort you put into it, and that's where the real, anger and rage and disappointment comes in. That's not going to happen. You put all that time into the account, you're going to die. You're going to turn into a normal Iron Man. There's no difference. There honestly is no difference. You can make a normal Iron Man account, die once, and still be a normal Iron Man account. You can make a hardcore Iron Man account, die once, and be a normal Iron Man account. There's no difference. It's just a different title. They've just changed the title of the game mode and made it so your colour changes, your little icon colour changes when you first die. And that's it. There's no difference. I don't get it. I don't get it. You can see my, the emotions changing, because when you first hear our hardcore Iron Man mode, at the start of the video, I was hyped for it, I was excited for it, and then as they explained it, I'm like, okay, that's pretty stupid. I don't get it. I'd be interested to watch, because there's still some emotion when you first die, but there isn't that much, you know, because you're still, all your account progress, all the hours you put in is still there, which I guess some people will see as a good thing, but if you're going to call it a hardcore Ironman, at least make it punishing, make it a hardcore Ironman, not just normal Ironman with a different colour until you die and then it goes back to normal colour. Okay, so I just watched back that video in the editor and I realised I sound like a grumpy old piece of shit, so I decided, okay, I'll try and explain myself a little bit better without sounding so grumpy and, you know, demoralised, because originally I was hyped for this. I still am excited for it. I am still going to play hardcore Ironman mode when it comes out. It probably won't last long because I'm not that great, but I'm still sort of hyped for it, maybe just not as much as I was. I thought when you die, everything will be reset, and I was excited to watch, you know, like Ice Poseidon and Boy and stuff like that playing it, and the intensity of watching them, and if they die, all the hours they put into that kit would be gone, basically. But that's not really the case, and that's why I was a bit disappointed. That's why I sounded a little bit angry, but I am still pretty hyped for it. I am still pretty excited for it, and I'm glad it's coming out. Just not at the same level as I was. Yeah, everyone else agrees, really, 81%. Most people will also agree, although only like 400 people have voted so far. It's at 81%, and that probably will be around the same as the day progresses. Yeah, that's it for this old school Q&A reaction video, guys. If you didn't like it, let me know. If you liked it, let me know by leaving a rating. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.